You're born in 1932 in the Dutch East Indies. And you're not Dutch. That's already a problem. You're also a girl. So whatever chances you had, cut them in half. Still, life isn't a nightmare. You don't starve. Your house has no electricity, no running water. It smells like sweat, damp earth, and bodies that never really get clean. Your father works in the rice fields he doesn't own. Never will. Your mother sews until her fingers crack, selling stitches for coins that barely last the week. You're Indonesian, which isn't even a country yet, just a scatter of islands owned by someone else. The Dutch control everything. The government, the trade, even the language you're allowed to speak. This is your world, and it's already decided who matters in it. Not you. At least, not for good reasons. By 7, you're hauling water from the well, buckets heavier than you are. By 10, you learn the rules. Keep your head down around the Dutch officials. And be sure to speak only Dutch in public. Most girls in your village never learn to read. They marry at 14. But you're different. There's a Dutch school a few miles away. You beg your parents to go. Eventually, they agree to find a way. They scrape all the money they have to make it happen. You work hard studying and get accepted. You walk 4 miles every day, rain or heat, no excuses. That's where you meet Arif, a boy from the next village. His father runs a small shop. He shares his lunch. He makes you laugh. By 13, you realize you like him. Time goes by. 1942 arrives. The Dutch disappear. Japanese soldiers replace them. New flags, new language. They talk about Asia for Asians, about opportunity. Everything Dutch was banned. Only Japanese and your native language are allowed. And strangely, schools stay open. Your teacher is Indonesian now. She looks like you, sounds like you. She tells you something no one has ever said before. Girls, you have a future now. You're 15 years old, and for the first time, things are going well. You're on top of your class. You have books, a school uniform you're proud of, a leather journal where you write poetry about change. You want to be a teacher. Arif still walks with you sometimes. He waits near his father's shop and slips you extra mango when no one is looking. You sit on the steps and share it with sticky fingers. He makes you laugh. You imagine a future with him. University first, then marriage. One morning, your teacher clears her throat. Scholarships to Tokyo. Higher education for the brightest. Nursing, teaching, administration. When she says your name, your heart almost jumps out of your chest. Tokyo, a real university. Your father cries when you tell him, not quiet tears, proud ones. Our daughter, he keeps saying, chosen. For the first time you wonder, maybe Japan isn't as bad as people say. Your mother sews you new clothes. Your father buys you a leather traveling bag. Neighbors bring you food. That evening, Arif meets you behind your house. I'll wait, he says with tears in his eyes. However long it takes, 3 years, 5, I don't care. His voice breaks. You believe him. But you soon find out, things don't turn out the way you think. You pack carefully, your books, your journal, one family photograph. Your parents give you a hug. Write to us, they say, every week. Tell us you're safe. Tell us you're eating well. You promise them. You board the ship with 13 other educated girls. All of you are excited for what's to come. But the ship doesn't go to Tokyo. It goes to Burma. A fenced compound, barbed wire, guard towers, armed soldiers. All the girls are gathered in a group. A Japanese soldier speaks calmly, like he's reading a list. You're here to provide comfort to the Imperial Japanese Army. You will service soldiers. You will not refuse. Escape means death. The words don't register all at once. They land like blows, one after another. There is no scholarship. Tokyo was never real. Your parents didn't know. Your teacher didn't know. The lie was so convincing that even adults who loved you handed you over, thinking they were giving you a future. Instead, they sent you straight into hell. You're assigned a number, 8. Your room is barely big enough to lie down in. A mat, a wall, nothing else. Your leather bag, the books, the journal, the life you packed so carefully, gets tossed into the corner like trash. That night, you open your journal. Your hand shakes so badly you can barely hold a pen. You manage one sentence. They lied about everything. You were then treated by army medics. They examined your body and sent you back to your dorm. As you walked back, you saw many rooms. You could see everything from outside. Your services that were being provided. And then, it was your turn. They took you from your dorms and then into a room. The first soldier comes in. You try to explain that there's been a mistake, that you're a student, that you're supposed to be in Tokyo. He doesn't understand your language. You speak to him in Japanese. He doesn't care. You resisted. He reacts. Your dress tears. You struggle. Then, he does what he came to do. Your body stops feeling like it belongs to you. Pain, confusion, pressure, all of it blurring together until you're somewhere else entirely, watching it happen to someone you don't recognize. When it's over, he fixes his uniform and leaves. You lay there, your body still breathing. But the girl who wanted to teach literature is gone. After they were done, you were sent back to the dorms. You noticed 2 other girls crying. You already know what they went through. The routine sets in fast. You wake up before dawn, clean the dorm with the other girls, floors, mats, buckets. No one speaks. If there is blood, you scrub it until it's gone. You line up for inspection. A military doctor checks you for disease. Cold hands, no words, just making sure you're fit for use. Then, you're sent back to your room. A soldier enters, the door closes. That is the day. Some soldiers are young, they avoid your eyes. Some speak, some stay silent. A few apologize afterward. It changes nothing. Some show photographs, wives, children. One soldier cries about his wife, about whether he will make it home alive. He thanks you for listening, and then he told you to turn around. They come one after another, from morning until night. You still write in your journal, not for comfort, to keep record, to prove this is real. March 15th, 13 men. One had a scar. He talked about how the war is a stalemate. March 16th, 9. I got sick. I cleaned it up. March 17th. I hate them. During one of your medical appointments, the doctors say a word. Pregnant. Your heart drops. The doctors speak to each other, fast, quiet. They don't know you understand Japanese. You catch one word. Experimentation. Then a number. 731. You don't know what it means. They don't give you time to ask. They strap you down. There is no medicine. You bite your lip until your mouth tastes like iron. Later, you write in your journal. It was removed. I start work again in 3 days. Some of the girls get moved. New ones arrive. Others leave in bags. Bags they put themselves in. Their places are filled. Korean, Chinese, Filipino. So much for Asia for Asians. You catch your reflection in a mirror. You don't recognize the face looking back. Bruises that never heal. Joints that ache all the time. You teach the new girls what you've learned. Many can't read. Most are from the countryside. You tell them the rules. Don't fight unless you can win. Save your strength. One of the Filipino girls thanks you. Her Japanese is broken. "Please accept this," she says. "The guards didn't take it. It's all I have left from home." She holds a mango in both hands. Her head bowed. Your eyes burn. You take it. You share it with her. Juice runs down your hands, sticky, sweet. You never see her again. Rumors spread among the dorms that Japan was surrendering. You know the Japanese would rather die than surrender. Office papers burn behind the administration building, eliminating evidence. You hear yelling and gunshots from another building. It continues throughout the night. You and the others huddle together in the dark, waiting to learn if you will be executed or freed. Allied soldiers arrive next morning. Americans, Australians. They find you and 37 other women still alive, skeletal, diseased, some barely conscious. One American soldier gets sick. Another just stands there, crying. They give you food, water, blankets, medicine. They ask you questions you can barely answer. What happened here? How long? How many men? You tell them. They write reports, take photographs. You are labeled liberated, but your body doesn't feel free. When they tell you that you can go home, you realize something too late. You don't know what home means anymore. The journey home was long. Processing camps, stacks of paperwork, waiting rooms that smell like sweat and bleach. When you tell people the truth, they look away. An older Indonesian woman pulls you aside. She speaks to you in Dutch. "Say you worked in a factory," she whispers. "It will be easier." You do. You reach Java weeks later. Your house looks the same. The roof, the door. Your mother opens it and immediately starts crying. She sees the scars and your frail bones. She pulls you inside. She doesn't ask questions. She looks at your arms, your collarbones, your face. You are supposed to be at college. Your father stands in the doorway. His eyes get watery. They don't ask what happened. They don't need to. Something is wrong. That much they could see. The thing you did next is what you regret the most. You tell them what happened. All of it. Your mother breaks. Her crying turns wild. She collapses to the floor. You try to hold her. Your father doesn't move. His eyes stay on the ground. Then he turns and walks out. You get up to follow him, worried, afraid. Your mother cries out, "Stay here! Leave him be!" That night, your mother brings food every hour. Your father sits outside your door. No one sleeps. Days pass. The village watches. People whisper. Your parents say nothing. Your father stops eating, stops speaking. He works the field longer than before, comes home exhausted, quiet. One morning, he doesn't wake up. The doctors say his heart failed. Your mother doesn't argue. You understand what killed him. Not the truth, the space where the truth should have been. After the funeral, Arif comes by. He stands outside, waves slowly to you, his face careful, soft. You go to meet him. He's holding a basket of mangoes, more than anyone needs. I'm sorry about your dad, he says. He shifts the basket in his hands, doesn't offer it yet. Let me know how we can help. We can't, you say. Your voice shakes. I can't be that person anymore. He finally holds the basket out to you. You don't take it. What happened? He asks. You shake your head. It isn't the truth. He knows that. I don't need to know, he says. I just needed to see you. He sets the basket down between you. I'll leave these, he says. He takes a step back and walks away. You retreat inside. The mangoes sit in the dust until the sun goes down. Time passes. You eventually leave town. You find work as a seamstress. The girl who once wanted to teach literature now sews buttons, mends hems, turns old things into something usable again. You never marry. You never let anyone touch you. The life you might have had, children, a family, you can't imagine it. You can't bring a child into a world where you would be her mother. She would be ashamed of you. You would never tell anyone what the Japanese did to you, especially after what happened to your father. Arif calls sometimes, mostly to check on you, to tell you about your mother. She stayed behind in your hometown. Years go by, and every so often, you see a newspaper story. A Korean woman speaks out, then a Chinese woman. They call them comfort women. Eventually, the story explodes. International headlines, protests, demands. The Japanese government denies everything. You think about adding your name, about proving Indonesian girls were taken too. But you don't. Nothing will bring back the girl who wanted to teach literature. The police knock on an apartment door, a wellness check. The apartment is clean, orderly. They search the rooms. They find what they're looking for. A person, deceased, female, 70s, alone. How long has she been gone? One officer asks. At least 4 days, the other says. A man from her hometown called it in. He adds, good thing he did. While they wait, they check the rest of the apartment. One room feels wrong. There's only a table and a chair. On the table, a leather travel bag, brass knuckles, cracked and worn. Inside, school books from 1943, a journal. It starts as poetry, then it becomes something else. Descriptions of things no one was meant to survive. Then, blank pages. At the bottom of the bag, carefully folded, a scholarship application. Tokyo University. Stamped, approved. We know that story was rough to hear, but it is important that these stories get told. If you did enjoy the video and liked hearing about this somewhat forgotten portion of history, you might like what's coming up next.